Hey guys, Gam here, and welcome back to another Hearthstone video, my first video, period, in a long time. And since you've last seen me, I've had medical treatment, I've gone on vacation, and I've done quite a bit of grinding in this darn game. Actually, this is one of my two only epics. The other is Faceless Manipulator. Oh yes, my new Totemic Might, Ancestral Healing, Totemic Might, Wind Fury, those cards are OP, and I have them in gold. That's right. Well, anyway, I have a Shaman Control deck with legendaries. Karen, Bloodhoof, and Ysera. Those are my bros, and I love them. They are really amazing legendaries. Also got Baron Geddon and Prophet Velen. But other than that, let's just hop right into a game. Shaman Control, not gonna play ranked because, of course, I tried to play ranked for you guys in a previous video, but it just immediately disconnected me. Which wasn't necessarily fun for me because I was just sitting there talking about stuff for like 5 minutes and I had nothing else to talk about. I couldn't talk about the game, and I can't just go rambling talking about constantly stuff that I just have to think about. It's hard to think. It really is. Okay, so we're gonna drop the Karen Bloodhoof and the Defender Vargas. I don't like to have really 6 cost cards in my hand, and Defender Vargas is best late game when I need the taunts and I'm under pressure. But this is one of the best starting hands I could have possibly gotten. He could start out with the crazy Mana Worm opener, but I got the coin, so he can't realistically do that. On turn 3, I guess he can Mana Worm, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Arcane Missiles, Mirror Image, which would give him a 5/3, a 3/2, and 4/0/2 taunts, as well as, jeez, I'm just getting all my early game, and I also got some removal, card draw. Still got my totems once I run out of stuff to play, which is honestly unlikely to happen. He might just ping this, or he might play 2-drop, I don't know. He could be Freeze Mage, he could play I don't know, Novus Engineer. Yeah, welcome to the party, Karen Bloodhoof. I'm so excited to play him. He is the bomb diggity. He really, really is. Lightning Bolts, I actually prefer to have Rockbiter weapon in my opening hand, but Lightning Bolt is great as well since it can be affected by spell power, and it can also buff up the Unbound Elementals, which I don't actually have currently. But I do have a Hex, I guess that's something. Okay, Taunt Totem. That is probably the best totem that I could have gotten here, just in case he places a creature. In fact, I just love to get Taunt Totems all the time. If I could permanently get those as just my hero power, get a 0/2 taunt, I'd be content with that. Yeah, that's one thing. The Totemic Call, it's the most random hero power. In fact, it is the only random one, I think, right? Because there's Warlock, you draw a card, that's kind of random. Mage, shoot 1 fireball, deal 1 damage. Yeah, they all have determined outcomes. Boring. Am I right? Am I right? It doesn't matter if you think I'm right, because I think I'm right. So we'll just go ahead and use 2 of my removals. Equip an axe, we still got 2 charges. The only problem with that play was now we're overloaded. We have Hex, so I planned for that, because 3 mana is just enough to play Hex. We also have these Argent Commanders to kill off whatever he happens to play. That's a card, right? That is definitely a card. I think the play is just totem up and hit him in the face. Spell power is going to be nice if we had spells, but in this current case, it's not really that nice. I'm honestly surprised you didn't play the Harvest Golem in an earlier turn unless you just drew it. I didn't really pay attention. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. I'm just really excited to be back, guys. Oh my goodness. Another Harvest Golem. That's gonna be quite a challenge to deal with. Really, you're not gonna go for clearing the Wrath of Air Totem? I would have done that. I mean, personally, I would have done that because, you know, just, you know, right? I'm sure you know. Okay, I'm just once again rambling. I tend to do that. Have you guys noticed? I'm sure you've noticed. Frostbolts? No. He should have saved that polymorph for my good old friend, Cairn Bloodhoof. This seems like a decent use of the Argent Commander. But the thing is, I don't really like to use the axe to do that because this is just gonna get pinged off anyway, most likely. But that does force him to use some mana for that. Whatever. This forces him to use 2 mana. See, he didn't use it last turn. Maybe this turn he'll be forced to do that. This would actually be quite annoying if he taunted that up, frostbolting the Argent Commander, just like he misses, hits the sheep. Oh yes. Well, that's not really that nice, is it? On the bright side, we can go ahead and play our good old friend, the Fire Elemental. Kill off his Spellbreaker. I feel like that's honestly the best play because next turn we can play. That's great. Because now we can't attack this and efficiently trade using his hero power. Because next turn, what I was thinking is we can Cairn Bloodhoof, coin, Defender of Argus, the Fire Elemental, and Cairn. That's gonna be great. It's like an unstoppable wall of force and doom. Well played, my sir. You're just taunting up yourself, aren't you? Sadly for you, I in fact do have my own Cairn Bloodhoof, and I do in fact have my own Defender of Argus, so that's a nice, that is a really nice water elemental you have there, sir. I thank you kindly for your donation, and I hope you come again. The most likely trade will be the Defender of Argus into the Fire Elemental. That'd be the smart thing to do, unless he does have like an Arcane Missiles and gets lucky, hits it twice. You know, hits this 5 times somehow. The more you know. One thing I'm curious about is if he's gonna trade here. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so he's trading. Does he have a way to deal with this so I don't get a nice trade? That is one value Ancient Watcher, just throwing it out there. Just tossing it out there, just letting you guys know. Okay. So the plan is, currently, Lightning Storm. Hope it hits that twice. Hope it hits that 3 times. Come on. Hit high, aim for the skies. Oh wait, actually no, I forgot. That was my plan. Yeah. That was my plan. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have like played Gadgets and Auctioneer on that side so I can get my totems over there. Oh well. I guess I can't be perfect, although I am pretty close. I'm not. That's what's sad. Oh well, sorry that happened, my friend. Sorry that happened. Right now, the plan is looking like Hex that, since he has 0 cards in hand. Attack it with myself. And Lightning Bolt that, hope I draw some sort of minion to play so for Manatide Totem. That is going to get us ahead in cards by far. And you see what I was talking about? Oh, nope. I never actually talked about that. Excuse me. You see what I wanted to talk about with the Gadgets and Auctioneer drawing me tons of cards? It's one of the MVPs in this deck, as well as the Manatide Totem. That and the single loot order in this deck, that's pretty much all you need for draw power. It really is. And, of course, the Azure Drakes. I forgot that the last time I tried to explain it to you. Or did I? Because you guys actually don't really know. So currently the plan is to I guess, Earthshock that, see what we draw. And hopefully we can win the game. Actually. Okay, so yeah, drawing that Azure Drake wouldn't have made a difference anyway. And we're gonna throw down the Feral Spirits. So that will give us some protection from his, Frost Elemental, or Water Elemental, excuse me. And we continue to draw more cards while he is drawing nothing. I'm pretty sure that's well played unless he has a Flame Strike. And even then, we can Gadgets and Auctioneer and Feral Spirits next turn, which is a strong play. And it doesn't appear he had it, or else he wouldn't have hit that, and he also wouldn't have conceded. Well, we won the first game, that's pretty good, and I think we're going to go ahead and play one more. So I can show you how much I've actually improved as a Hearthstone player in a whole. One thing I'd like to tell you about is my plan for the next little while. I'm thinking about joining some sort of group, not a partnership exactly, but a group of people who want to start YouTube, not full-time and stuff, but like as casual friends who are gonna like record together. So I'm not quite sure about that, but I'm thinking about it. And I'm gonna pre-record a ton of videos before I release any, just so I don't fall way behind like I did before and have to rush myself in order to catch back up. Oh, 1 second. I will be right back. I'm sorry, this is very unprofessional. Sorry about that. Family. Ha ha. Who needs them? No, I'm just kidding. They're great, but I just have to go take my medicine once I'm done recording this, which should be in a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how long, actually. Maybe just this game and one more. I'm not entirely sure. But hopefully she doesn't continue to order me to do that. Yeah. If that makes any sense. So, once again, we're just going to play the Manatide Totem like we did last game. Continue to draw, attempt to draw ahead, and deal that damage once again. And Feral Spirits, that's going to be great because it also buffs up our Unbound Elemental. That can get really scary really fast if your opponent doesn't handle it. So he might Soulfire it, he might Shadow Bolt it, he might Innervate up to an Argent Commander and do that, right? 10 cards in his hand, he has to play something. There we go, the coin. Another Farseer. It's gonna be... Yeah, Totem, see what we get. Doesn't really change what our current plan is. And my current plan at that moment was to do that and trade efficiently while drawing more cards. Now, although it would absolutely stink if he had a Hellfire, well played. All he had to do was drag something out on the board and win. Tough life for him, eh? Well, I guess that was a smart move, holding out on it until I overcommitted to the board, which I shouldn't have done, especially against a handlock. Mountain Giant. Thankfully, we have a Hex for that, and an Earthshock for the inevitable Twilight Drakes. Yep, those. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Drop our other Argent Commander because he can't really kill that efficiently, and it is good for killing off his Ironbeak Owls and such. Now, what I'm hoping he does is plays a Twilight Drake and taps. That'd be great for me. Or an Ancient Watcher and a Twilight Drake, but he doesn't have a Twilight Drake, or else he would have done that in the opposite order. We could go ahead and just throw down a bunch of Divine Shields at it, you know? Right? Do that. Now all of our Defiant Shields are gone, and once again a Hellfire would completely doom me. Although it'd also kill his guy and burn him down to 19, me down to 21, which wouldn't be great for him, but he'd be getting extreme value. Does he have a way to actually kill that Stoneclaw totem? Now what he doesn't realize is, I don't really think he had to do that. Yeah, he didn't have to use the, okay, let's just check that. Yeah, he didn't have to use the Power Overwhelming. That was a mistake. Because it really was. Actually, I should have realized that he probably is banking a Siphon Soul at this point, considering he's drawn more than half his deck. If he hasn't, though, that's gonna be great. Anyone? There it is. There it is. We only got one draw of value out of that, Ysera, but it was enough because now we have this Laughing Sister that we can taunt up, and it's basically going to be insurmountable. Wow, that's great because now you see what this Laughing Sister can do, right? It can trade with minions and the heal up, and he can't finish it with spells. Our hand is also pretty amazing for dealing with a hand lock. We got our other Hex already in Earth Shock for those Twilight Drakes. There it is. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be great. Oh, well actually he has another one. I'm not gonna use my Hex on a Twilight Drake in a million years, but I will use an Earth Shock. Thank you, sir. I will also play that. Okay, Earth Shock. See what we happen to get. Let's go ahead and do that. Hope for our other Earth Shock. Come on. Let's do this. So if he tries to trade with it, it'll be very dangerous for him. And it's already very dangerous for him, actually. He's at 5 health. He can't tap or else he'll die to my other Lightning Bolt. Actually, not sure if I played it. If I did play it already, you can laugh at me in the comments and pretty much, yeah. But if I didn't use it already, then whoopee. Hopefully he can't taunt. Ooh. Oh, don't have a Defender Vargas. Oh, wow. Okay, so. Fire Elemental. Great. Now we're just gonna Hex one of his guys so he can't Zerg me down too fast, and hopefully I can draw my other Lightning Bolt or my other Fire Elemental. That'll be great. Okay. Shouldn't have played a minion. Looks like we're gonna lose this. You know, handlock, what is this? This is just unfair. If we draw our Lightning Bolt, okay. Spell power? Oh my goodness. So we actually beat the handlock from the come behind victory by like racing him to the face and getting extreme luck, 1 out of 4 chance to get that spell power totem, and we got it and we were able to win with a Lightning Bolt. Oh my gosh. I was really worried because of that heal. I know I had the Azure Drake, but I didn't have a sure chance of getting that spell power totem, so that's why I was really afraid of dying. Yeah. I love how he said sorry at the end of it, like he thought I had just lost. Yeah, no. I don't lose. So now we're facing up against Wanted Pro the Mage. Ooh, scary. And we're gonna dish the Argent Commander, because like I said before, I don't like 6 drops, I don't like 5 drops. A 3 drop is fine, especially when it's the Unbound Elemental. With the Stormforged, I wish I kept the Argent Commander now. Oh wow, Lightning Bolt too. That's gonna synergize great with my Unbound Elemental, obviously. What's this gonna be? Fairy Dragon. So we're gonna Stormforged Axe to deal with that efficiently. It appears we're facing off against an aggro mage or some strange breed of new mage, maybe like a tempo mage, right? New meta. Hashtag new meta, right? Fireball, Fire Blast to the face. I always think it's Fireball. Oh wait, I hope I'm not called on Skype by someone. I really hope I'm not. Because someone just went online, and that is bad news, especially when it's that friend of mine. He tends to call me a lot. I should have realized that and put myself on Do Not Disturb. God. If it's Mirror Entity, he's not going to get much value off of its passive. Mirror Entity, that's pretty great, actually. We'll all know. So we can just Lightning Bolt it and attack into it and get our value. I'm Trump now, guys, by the way. Value Town. I'm the new mayor. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna place down a Vaporize? A Fireball. Wow. I did not see that coming, and sorry for that little clack there. I kind of had to. Okay, I didn't have to, but it was force of habit. I do that all the time. I'm just sitting here and I just sort of fidget with my stuff, and I'm like, hey, there's this brick here. Let's bang it against the table or something. That's kind of what I do. Karn Bloodhoof is a great counter to anything, really. Yeah. If he has a way to clear this, he can just fireball that, and that did stink. Okay, Frostbolt. Arcane Intellect. Okay, Frostbolt. There we go. So, paint on that, and my play. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna Lightning Storm to clear his board. I know the Karen Bloodhoof is at 1 health, and he can just paint it off, but you see, the good thing about Karen Bloodhoof, he just comes back. Oh wait, no, my healing totem. That's OP, man. That's OP. Now he can paint it off. He has to use like a Frostbolt or get lucky with like an Arcane Missiles. Probably hit everything on my board like 10 times, like I said earlier, right? Azure Drake. Best counter EU. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the Earth Shock as straight up damage here, seeming as, I can't really take 6 damage to the face. I'd rather, like, kill off another Sorcerer's Apprentice with that Axe Charge. And also, Karen just comes back, which is fantastic. That's what he's all about. Next turn, we can go ahead and drop the Ysera if that's all he does. And that is all he does, oh my gosh. Ysera, the good thing about Ysera, she also gives you a card advantage. Because she gives you a free card every turn. Ysera OP. Well, anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. Be expecting a lot more from me. I'll get back to you on that sort of team of YouTubers thing again. I just sort of sent in my submission form there, looking for some people to join in, and I figured I might hop in. So, that's all I got to say, and I'll see y'all next time.